Bollywood film director, producer, and screenwriter. He has worked across genres. He made his directorial debut with the movie Chocolate in 2005. His movies include Dandanadan Gol, Hate Story, Buddha in a Traffic Jam, and Jununian. He is also awarded Lifetime Achievement Award for Excellence in Cinema by 7th Global International Film Festival. His movie Buddha in a Traffic Jam received 3 nominations in Madrid Film Festival. He has worked previously in advertising agencies like O&M, J. Walter Thompson, and McCain, and he's also founding member of McCain Erickson India. He then moved to making advertisement films and has made several, more than 100 ad films. We extend you a warm welcome, sir. I would now request Mr. Sumit Agarwal to present a bouquet to Mr. Vivek Agnihotri.
Done? Thank you. Hi, Ruby.
Sir, one more for video, yeah. Mind blowing, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. So we'll start with the discussion. So the book considers reducing the tenure of politicians as a solution to keep them on hills all the time. So what is your take on reducing the tenure of politicians?
I've not understood tenure how, I mean.
Tenure of politicians, the 5-year tenure of
We have
politicians.
politicians for 5 years, our MPs and MLAs. They have too much of time, play with the memory of people, take benefits for the first 4 years and roll out something in the last year, like free laptops and all whatever it is, and get votes. So this vote bank politics of 5 years.
Okay. See, it's a long debate, but to run a country, when the legislatures, when they come to parliament, Vidhan Sabha, for anything to implement it takes time. That's why you see all over the world, it's not that it's only in India, all over the world, the tenure is 4 years to 5 years, somewhere in 6 years also. I think cutting down, it won't be possible. It's practically it won't be possible because today if you want to pass a law, it takes few parliament sessions and by that time 1 or 2 years are gone. And one budget today we launch, that takes time to implement. So I think cutting down tenure from 5 years is going to be impacted.
So, sir, that means that our political parties, the coordination between them, putting national interest ahead of their parties. So this is a drawback situation that a country has. Had they all been, working towards the country's benefit, they would have immediately passed this law. Agar acha hai to.
See, there's one thing I think we always tend to blame the politicians. It's because the government was involved in too many things, so we have started blaming politicians for everything. But politicians are also common citizens like everybody else. Okay, it's the system. If the system needs to be changed, it will change only when the citizens put pressure on the parliamentarians. They are not going to sit and say, okay, let's change the system. They will increase their salaries, their perks, their bungalows and everything. And therefore it's very important that the citizens of this country put pressure. Unfortunately, the problem with our country is that we always believe that the other person is corrupt and I am clean. So that's why that's the problem, and collectively we have not been able to put pressure on the politics.
One thing is putting pressure. Another thing which I observe is that we have a lack of good people considering politics as a career option. So we always consider politics as dirty, and that is one of the reasons we have not so good people governing us mostly. I don't say that all of them are bad, but a lot of career politicians whom we have, their priority is not the country. It's power, it's their party, and good people are not coming forward to join politics. So that could be one of the reasons.
I may not agree with that. Yes, at a state level, if you look at UP, Bihar and lots of other states also, then it's true. But at the center, if you see in last 15-20 years, there have been some very genius people, very intelligent people, very well educated people. A lot of young people are coming into politics who are educated, well traveled, who have gone abroad, studied. There are engineers who are into politics now. There are lots of people
It's
like
happening.
that. It's happening. So a lot of people are coming into, and thanks to 2014, you will find that in next 10 years, more and more young people will come into politics because politics is not such a bad thing anymore.
Absolutely.
Agreed, sir. Talking again about the character, the negative character of the politicians that has been portrayed. So even in our book, the negative character of a book has been portrayed as a very vicious one, someone who resembles to a young prince in Indian politics. I won't name him, but yeah. So there are certain characters in the book that closely resemble to the existing Indian political leaders. So Sumit sir, was that intentional?
Whatever an author writes, most of it has to come from real life happenings. So there are some young political leaders in our country, as I said, whose priority is not the country. So they were like the inspiration for my villain, the main villain in the book. So I won't name the person, but I think when you say an Indian prince, they have no achievements to talk about. They have been in politics, they have been they have been general secretary of the party, and still they have no achievements to boast about for the last 10, 15, 20 years. So yes, they were an inspiration to make them the villain of this book. Something like that, not absolutely like that.
Okay. Vivek sir, what do you feel about from the cover of the book? So you have seen the cover of the book. What can you, because you work in advertising agencies, you
Yeah,
can,
so first
you can
thing
understand.
the first thing which I react to always is the design. It's always the aesthetics, you know. If I go to a city, the first thing I want to see the aesthetics. And when I saw this cover, especially the poster, okay, it's very beautifully done. And the cover I really like because the colors you have used are very good. Whoever has not seen, this is the cover. I like it for two reasons. A, it's very simple. It says exactly what the film is about the four young patriots who bring about a change in their own way. And second thing, I like it because it looks like an international cover. You know, it's not like typical Indian novels. It's very international, and it looks like a film poster also. So I hope that someday somebody gets inspired and makes a film out of it.
That reminds me that we have amongst us somebody who is already considering to make a movie out of it. So it is at a very mature stage. He is studying the book. So I would like to call on stage Mr. Jaideep Sen.
Mr. Jaideep Sen, please welcome him to the friends, please. Mr. Jaideep Sen has worked as assistant director called Crazy 4. We extend you a warm welcome, sir.
Thank you.
I would request Mr. Sumit Agarwal to present him with a bouquet.
Should we come forward?
Yes, yes.
ब्लॉक सर यहाँ पे
What can we expect from the movie?
There are two other production houses that are studying the book. One is Guy in the Sky Pictures.
So, in the eyes of system, Virappan was a dacoit, anti-national person. While in the eyes of his people, the Tamilians, the extremists, he was a Robin Hood. So, you know, in the eyes of Tamilian, he was a true patriot, doing right thing by killing people, taking ransoms, killing police and officials. So, what do you think? Is this definition of patriot not misleading?
देखो एक चीज मैं बताना चाहूँगा कि कोई भी आदमी, दुनिया का कोई भी आदमी अगर वो क्राइम करता है और उसके बाद उसी क्राइम से लूटा हुआ या फिर उसके एवज में जो वो लेता है वो अगर किसी को दे दे तो मुझे नहीं लगता वो रॉबिन हुड हुआ।
Absolutely. और नक्सलाइट्स का भी यही प्रॉब्लम है।
अगर आप किसी को मारते हैं तो वो क्राइम है और वो क्राइम है तो बस क्राइम है ऐसे। तो इसके लिए मुझे नहीं लगता, ठीक है वो कह सकते हैं कि वहाँ के लोकल लोगों को सपोर्ट मिला और उसके एवज में वीरप्पन ने भी तो इन्फॉर्मेशन लिया उनसे, वो इन्फॉर्मेशन लेता था तभी तो इतने टाइम तक वो बचा रहा, इधर उधर घूमता रहा क्योंकि उसको पता चल जाता था कहाँ से कौन आने वाला है। तो इसलिए भी कह सकते हैं कि अब इस तरह से जज नहीं कर सकते कि ये अच्छा है या बुरा है। आप उसका रिकॉर्ड देखेंगे, एक समाज के हिसाब से अगर उसको देखेंगे तो मेरे हिसाब से क्रिमिनल है।
So, but then let's take example of Bhagat Singh and move from Virappan to Bhagat Singh. Now, Bhagat Singh is a patriot. We consider him patriot, but the system at that time didn't consider him a patriot. He was an anti-national, anti-system person. Now it's all about date. 1947 से पहले चले जाओ तो वो एंटी नेशनल हुआ, एंटी पेट्रियोट हुआ, और अब अगर हम देखें तो भगत सिंह से पेट्रियोट. So you know the definition of patriotism is given more perspective is.
आपका सवाल मुझे थोड़ा सा गलत लगा.
ये इंटेलेक्चुअल टेररिस्ट वाली बात कर दी.
हाँ, इसलिए क्या होता है ना कि देखो तब इंडियन गवर्नमेंट रूल नहीं करती थी. हमारे अपने नेता हमारे सामने नहीं थे. सिस्टम कुछ और था, दूसरे तरीके से चलता था. तो वहाँ उनकी आज़ादी की लड़ाई दूसरी थी. यहाँ पे जो लोग आज़ादी मांग रहे हैं बेवजह की, वो अगर साथ दें तो शायद बेहतर आज़ाद होंगे.
I think that explains a bit, but भगत सिंह और वीरप्पन को कंपेयर भी नहीं कर सकते at the same time.
बिल्कुल नहीं.
So my fault. Okay. So a question to you. My mom always complains me that I remain busy all the time, while you seem to be working across several facets.
Yeah, please go. Please carry on.
You are a businessman, you run an NGO, you write, you sing, you act. Sir,
This is to
please
be
consider it in the movie.
Sorry.
Sensei, please consider it in the movie.
Please come again.
Yeah. What I'm saying is that my mom complains me that I am busy all the time and don't find enough time for the family. But you, on the other hand, run a business, an NGO, you write, sing, and even act. And I was saying to Mr. Devi saying that please consider him for the movie as a lead actor. So, how do you manage all these physics of life together? You are also family man. I can see that.
Yeah, my wife Ria, who is one of the inspirations for all that I do, is here. So, big thank you to Ria. See, for being a multitasker, there are so many things which you need to do, and you can read more about that on my blog, sumitsmadras.com. But the most important thing, I think, for any multitasker who has to manage multiple responsibilities or also pursue his passions, is that you have to make the best use of every minute that you are awake. So for instance, I have to sleep 7 hours to keep my body comfortable. So rest of the 17 hours I have to divide very wisely between what I have to do. And there is nothing like a time pass in a multitasker's dictionary. So that explains how I am able to do multiple things. And then it's God's, praise that
I wish I can run that. Jaideep sir, I would like to ask you the question that we had talked about, the movie thing. So what exactly do you find in a movie like The Four Patriots? If you wish to make a movie like The Four Patriots, what will it be based on? And
what drew me towards the novel is it seems to be socially relevant, and my bent of mind. Hello. And my bent of mind has always been towards socially relevant cinema. Which is why, in terms of personal favorites, I feel Rang De Basanti is what I would say is a timeless classic. And the recently released Pink. Because cinema is a great tool to address topical and socially relevant issues. And the audience has time and again proved it, that this is the kind of cinema that awakens us. The fact that Rang De Basanti's Candle March sequence was responsible in a high-profile murder case finding its closure shows the impact that cinema has on society. And I have always believed a true patriot, a Deshbhakt, is someone who will never ask, is Desh ne mere liye kya kiya hai? He will always ask, मैंने मेरे देश के लिए क्या किया है? You have to take initiative. You have to take responsibility. Don't sit on the fence and question people who have taken initiative to run this country. I have the utmost respect for politicians. They are doing a lot make sure that this country is a safe and better place to live in. And somewhere when I read the essence of Four Patriots, I felt it dealt with four such characters who were ready to stick their necks out, put their right foot forward, and contribute to the country. And if we have to do memorable cinema, if we have to do cinema that will outlive us, it has to have social resonance, which is what I'm very sure the Four Patriots has. In fact, when Vivekji mentioned about the cover, I must tell you, the copy that Sumitji has sent me is a slightly earlier copy. In fact, the cover of that, according to me, is far more aesthetic. It has four people with their backs to the camera looking towards the Red Fort. That somewhere struck a chord in me. That let us get together and contribute towards making India a better place to live in, because सारे जहां से अच्छा हिंदुस्तान हमारा.
Ask not what a country has done for you, ask what you have done for your country. Beautiful words by John F. Kennedy and summarized by Jaideep sir. I will move on to my next question, and this question is from Mr. Vivek Agnihotri. Even after 70 years of independence, politicians make caste-based, reservation-based politics. And the book seems to advocate eliminating this caste-based, reservation-based politics. Eliminating the entire reservation, in fact, while adding schemes like social security schemes, and you have lived in US, so you know very much, know it better, the social security schemes in US, and all the developed nations are doing the same. So, what do you feel removing the 70-year-old reservation system that we have, and that is just going day by day?
See, I'm very vocally against caste-based reservation. I think it's very unfortunate, something which was initiated for a very short period of time, for 10-15 years, has been stretched to 70 years, and I don't see it ending in near future. Now this happens, that's the curse of electoral politics. Whenever you have a competitive politics, people have to win. The minute you have win and lose concept, then some people are going to exploit vote banks, and that's why caste-based reservation is there. But I think it's high time we need to change the system, and we need to change it to instead of OBC, we need a FBC, which is financially backward class. But here I want to say something, taking what he was talking about politicians. Unfortunately, we blame politicians for everything. Where is this caste-based reservation coming from? Who wants it? It's the people of this country, it's people, right? Now, Jain community also wants it, and Patels also want it, everybody wants it. I think in the end, there will be only Brahmins and Kayas who will be left behind, and everybody else will have reservations, you know. Yes, people want it, because the problem is that the system is not foolproof. When system is not foolproof, then there are loopholes which people want to exploit to their advantage. And आप उसको सिर्फ कास्ट बेस्ड सिस्टम की तरह से मत देखिए, उसके आपको डिसएडवांटेजेस क्या मैं ये भी बताता हूँ कास्ट बेस्ड सिस्टम. What happens is then you end up choosing caste based leaders. You start appointing caste based people. I'm not saying lower caste and upper caste, but then you start doing that, and it translates into religions, into castes, then identity groups and interest groups, you know. Now the situation becomes such that you have incompetence at all the levels, almost everywhere. Today India's biggest problem is, it's not caste, it's not anything, it's nothing. India's biggest problem is incompetence. That we have incompetence at almost every level. Any field, any industry, any walk of life you see is full of incompetence. आप ये देखिए, एक घर में भी देखिए, छोटे से हाउसहोल्ड में भी देखिए, चाहे वो मेरठ हो, चाहे कानपुर हो, चाहे मुंबई हो, you will find a housewife is always arguing with a maid servant, isn't it? Yes. As a master, you are always taxi driver. You're always upset. When you're flying, you're upset with the ground staff. You will never ever find anybody in India who says, I went to such and such a hospital and I have come back really happy. People have some complaints. Parents don't like the schools that kids go into. Everybody is complaining. There is no walk of life left in this country where people don't have complaints. This happens because of incompetence.
So you believe they are really incompetent, or it's a state of mind that we consider them incompetent?
Whatever the reason, state of mind or
So
physically.
this, I think this is the effect, this is not the cause. The cause is that somebody somewhere, these politicians, which I'm talking about, the vile politicians, they are playing the system to their advantage.
So I disagree with that theory. I mean, I know exactly what you're saying. I agree but personally, if you ask me, I think it's become our habit to pass on the buck to politicians and police. And I think Bollywood is hugely responsible for this. Because in our movies, we have found a very simplistic black and white solution. जो भी गड़बड़ है, politician को मार डालो उठा के. All police is corrupt, all politicians are bad.
सर अभी 5 साल से जो थोड़ा सही हुआ है, 3 साल से
नहीं, ऐसा नहीं है।
कांग्रेस के दौरान तो कितने सारे स्कैंडल्स हुए, तो वो क्या आप अच्छा कहेंगे?
मैं तो इतना एंटी कांग्रेस हूँ, आप जानते हैं, मैं इतना ओपनली
मैं
कांग्रेस
तो किसी के अगेंस्ट नहीं हूँ ना।
मैं हूँ, मेरे को कांग्रेस से शिकायत है, मैं ओपनली गाली देता हूँ, but it's not true. They also had some very competent people. इस कंट्री 10 साल चली तो है सर।
तो वही है, 10% कॉम्पिटेंट है, बाकी 90% लुटेरे हैं। That is the problem.
नहीं, देखिए, लूट में क्या है? करप्शन का देखिए, first let's understand fundamental corruption में there are always two people involved. One who gives money, one who takes money. And corruption takes place only when some law is broken.
Right.
If a law is not broken, there cannot be corruption by the fundamental definition of it. Which means, I'm in a hurry, I'm late for this function. I ask my driver to jump to a red light. He jumps the red light, cop stops me, and I want to, since I have to reach here, I give him $100, he takes the money happily. आपने मेरी फिल्म देखी, उसका पूरा चैप्टर है कि why corruption is good for developing economy. MBA में पढ़ाया भी जाता है. Yeah, in MBA they teach also these days why for developing economies corruption is good, because the system keeps moving that way. Otherwise, the system will come to a stop. So that's why blaming politicians for everything, I think, is not a good attitude. Number one, we should stop talking about government and politicians. We should not talk.
सर मगर वो राजा है, प्रजा है, तो राज्य तो वैसे ही चलेगा जैसे राजा चलाएगा।
नहीं,
और अगर राजा अच्छा नहीं है, एक तरफ तो आप अभी कह रहे थे कि हम उनको अकाउंटेबल नहीं होल्ड करते हैं, तो हम वही तो कर रहे हैं, बुराई कर रहे हैं, तो हम अकाउंटेबल होल्ड कर रहे
मुलायम सिंह
हैं।
यादव को कौन चुनता है? खुद तो नहीं चुनते हैं।
नहीं मगर वो
मौका तो सब वोट नहीं डाल देते उठा के। ठीक है, क्या करते हैं हम लोग ना, हम लोग ठाकुर को वोट डाल देगा, मुस्लिम को डाल देगा, ब्राह्मण को डाल देगा, और जैसे ही वो इलेक्शन खत्म हो जाएंगे गाली देने लगेंगे पॉलिटिशियंस आर बैड. दैट्स एक्जेक्टली व्हाट आई एम ट्राइंग टू से. इनने जो सवाल किया था कास्ट बेस्ड पॉलिटिक्स, दैट्स व्हाट आई एम सेइंग. बिकॉज ऑफ दैट वी पुट ऑलवेज इनकॉम्पिटेंट पीपल.
this boils down to one thing कि fear of law नहीं है हमारी कंट्री में.
Actually,
People can get away with whatever they
what
want
you
to
say,
do. So
absolutely.
that means the judiciary, which is at the apex of the system, the fear has to trickle top down. If the judiciary is sufficiently equipped and they are fast and they give quality judgments, तो ये fear of law establish होगा. दूसरा, ये fear of law इसलिए भी नहीं है, coming back to vote bank politics, क्योंकि राजा अपने इंटरेस्ट में ही बिजी है, उसको वोट चाहिए, अगली बार इलेक्ट होके आना है. तो अगर ये दो चीजें, fear of law establish हो जाए, implementation of law strict हो, और जो भी, जैसे आज हमने चाय पी और कप यहाँ फेंक दिया, तो more than 70% of the people usually do it out of sheer habit. So whatever everybody does becomes a socially acceptable behavior. चलो इसमें कोई गलती नहीं है. मगर जब law implement होगी, देखोगे नहीं आपने फेंका तो आपको इस पे 500 रुपए हर्जाना भरना पड़ेगा. तो फिर then it becomes दूसरा वाला भी टोकेगा आप क्यों फेंक रहे हो. तो ये fear of law establish.
ये इंडिया का अगर आप pinpoint करना चाहें तो the biggest problem, you are absolutely right, is judiciary. Okay, because we have laws for everything. Okay, but they are not implemented and the justice is highly delayed. Today you go and file a case. आप यहाँ जो बैठा है सब जानते होंगे कि केस में 15, 20, 25 साल लग जाते हैं. Right? Is there यहाँ कोई भी एक ऐसा आदमी नहीं होगा जो कोर्ट में जाने से डरता ना हो. Whereas आपने बोला fear of law. That word I do not agree with, because we should not have fear of law. Law is there to help us out. Police is there to help us out. In US, if you see in all developed countries, 911 number is a child feels good about police. He says, my parents are going to hurt me, but police is going to save me. हमारे उल्टा है, माँ बाप बोलते हैं ऐसा नहीं करोगे तो पुलिस को बुला लेगा, बच्चा बोलेगा. तो मैं इसलिए कह रहा हूँ कि सिर्फ पॉलिटिशियन तो घर में आके बच्चों को
अगर
लगे
बच्चे का पुलिस को बुलाना तो सर
हाँ, but इसमें तो politicians involved नहीं है. I think as a society, there is a lot of responsibility on citizens also, especially in this new period, new era. I think it's our responsibility, like cleanliness. इसके लिए तो कोई politician और police involved में judicial कुछ नहीं कर सकते. तो हमारे हाथ में हम लोग पान खा के ऐसा थूकते हैं, we spit everywhere, we throw things, we don't even care. If you go to any government building, if you go to government, go to private buildings, you आप staircase पे चल के देखिए. Every corner you will find. उसमें कोई क्या कर सकता है? Now the problem with the government is that we do not, how many, guess what percentage of population pays taxes? Guess.
Maybe 5%.
You guess. Anybody can tell me what percentage of population pays taxes?
Less than 1%.
It's almost 1.8%. So it's 1.5, 2%. That's the only. अभी Google खोल लीजिए उसमें लिखा होगा 2% कुछ ऐसा. आप बताइए 2% population अगर टैक्स देती हो, तो how to run a country? It's very easy to blame politicians, isn't it?
But
That's
what
a
about
problem.
toll nakas happening? Toll nakas, Vashi toll naka, Mulund toll naka.
उसका इससे क्या लेना है?
Politics कर रहे हैं.
That's a separate
वो
issue.
भी
That's something else. That's something else.
इसका पॉइंट ये है कि टैक्स चोरी लोग इसलिए नीचे करते हैं क्योंकि ऊपर पॉलिटिशियन
बाकी लोग ये नहीं, politicians को अच्छी मत लाइए, देखिए अपना blame मत पास ऑन करिए. टैक्स हम बचाते हैं, हम अपने सीए से बोलते हैं टैक्स. And we do that, we evade taxes in this country. देखिए हमें नेचर देखिए हिंदुस्तानी आदमी का, पार्किंग में अगर पार्किंग वाला जो है उससे झगड़ा करके लोग पैसे नहीं देते और वो दिखे नहीं तो एक झटके में गायब हो जाते हैं, isn't it? आप डेवलप कंट्री में जाइए, even if there is nobody, they will go and put their money there and then they will. हमारा ये किस तरह से हम पैसा मार लें, कैसे दूसरे को बेवकूफ बना लें, कैसे चोरी कर लें, ये इसलिए है because there is no, he is right, because there is no, you know that okay, today if I hit you here, it will take you 20 years to get justice. Why won't I hate you, tell me? Don't worry, I'm very peaceful. That's what I'm saying. Today, the reason that atrocities against poor people, against women, because women, even if they go to court, it's going to take them a lot of time to find justice. When was the last time you heard a woman actually found justice in the courts? If your check bounces, after businessman, if I do not pay you on time, if I give you a check with bounces, ये director ने इनके अगर producer पैसे नहीं दे इनको, they can't do anything. It will take you 20-25 years. आप किसी की कुछ चुरा लीजिए, कुछ भी कर लीजिए, किसी घर पे कब्जा कर लीजिए.
Here I am the example. I have got justice for 1 year for several cases.
Yeah, so it takes years and years, and after that also you don't know whether you get justice or not. It's very expensive. So the common man doesn't go and seek justice. This is why people can do anything, whatever they do. Otherwise, how is it possible to do these things? It's not possible.
Right. So summing it up.
नियत में कोड है, पॉलिटिक्स में कोड है, और हमारी सोसाइटी में कोड है. प्राइमरी तो हमारी सोसाइटी में कोड है, पॉलिटिशियन कोई बाहर से थोड़ी आता है.
Correct.
Sir, इस पे coming to that note, which deals with all these topics which we have talked about, and the book, when you go through it, deals with some solutions also, some innovative. जैसा विवेक जी ने कहा कि हटाना आसान है, तो उसको लॉ तो पास करना मुश्किल है, प्लस वोट बैंक का क्या होगा? तो चलिए एक बार वीडियो देखते हैं.
Now we should do the book launch first, and then we will any press, if you have any question, then you can shoot your question. Yeah, they will be standing here. I'd like to request Vivek ji and आप लोग यहाँ पे साथ. So now we are officially launching the 4 patriots. Can we have a huge round of applause, please?
Wait. थोड़ा shift कर सकते हैं. हल्का shift center में.
So please come in the center with
Come to the center. Yeah, this is center. Yeah.
Sumit ji, I'd like to request you to come on the center after Vivek ji. Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. And we should showcase the 4 patriots.
Yeah, ready, sir. Yeah, look, all of you. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
हो गया, still हो गया. Pictures हो गया.
नहीं, एक बहुत अच्छी बात है, बहुत अच्छी ने बुक लिखी है, बहुत पॉजिटिव बुक लिखी है क्या कि इतना ज़्यादा नेगेटिविटी सोसाइटी में, उसमें लोग नेगेटिव चीज़ लिखते हैं। एक बहुत ही पॉजिटिव बुक, बड़ी अच्छी भाषा में 4 बड़े प्यारे कैरेक्टर्स क्रिएट किए हैं जो रियल कैरेक्टर्स हैं। और मैं सबसे कहूँगा कि इस बुक को बिल्कुल पढ़ें और अपने दोस्तों को भी दें। देखिए मैं कल ही रात को पहुंचा हूं हैदराबाद से। मेरे इतने अभी वहाँ लोग बैठे हैं 15-20 ऑफिस में, क्योंकि मेरा कुछ एक बहुत ज़बरदस्त वो चल रहा है फिल्म का प्लानिंग। मैं सब छोड़ के आया हूँ, सिर्फ इसलिए आया हूँ क्योंकि इन्होंने इतनी पॉजिटिव बुक लिखी है। अगर वो नहीं होता तो मैं शायद आता भी नहीं, मैं कहता कि सर फिर कभी और आएंगे, पर दैट्स वाई सो आई मस्ट कॉन्ग्रेचुलेट यू।
जी, देखिए सिस्टम का असर, सिस्टम की सफरिंग, विक्टिम हर आदमी बना है और आम आदमी ही देश को आगे ले जा सकता है। जैसा आपने कहा कि जो एलिटिस्ट हैं केवल वो तो देश को आगे नहीं ले जा सकते। तो इस किताब में 4 आम आदमी जो अपनी अपनी ज़िंदगी जी रहे थे, बहुत अच्छी पोजीशन में थे, कोई CEO था, कोई कंपनी का मालिक था, वो अपने तरीके से देश की सेवा करने की थोड़ा कोशिश कर रहे थे, मगर फिर वो डिसाइड करते हैं कि मैं सब कुछ छोड़ के फुल टाइम देश की सेवा में आ जाना है। तो मेरे लिखने का उद्देश्य ये है, आई वॉन्ट सर्टन क्वालिफाइड, गुड एंड कॉम्पिटेंट पीपल टू क्विट देयर कैरियर्स एंड कम सर्व द कंट्री फुल टाइम। जिन लोग के उद्देश्य अच्छे हैं वो सोचते हैं यार गंदी पॉलिटिक्स में कौन जाए, कल को कोई स्याही फेंक देगा, कोई थप्पड़ मार देगा, ऐसी चीज़ में जाने से क्या फ़ायदा है। फॉर एग्जांपल पार्षद होता है, तो पार्षद को हम लोग क्या समझते हैं कि वो जो स्वीपर्स होते हैं उनका लीडर है, भैया मेरी ये नाली साफ़ नहीं हुई, आपने क्यों नहीं हुई। तो पार्षद की रेपुटेशन वैसी हो गई है। तो इसका मतलब कोई भी अच्छा जो वेल एजुकेटेड पर्सन है वो पार्षद नहीं बनना चाहेगा। तो स्टार्टिंग तो पार्षद से ही होती है। आज आप पहले मोहल्ले की सेवा करिए, तब आप शहर की सेवा कर पाएंगे, तब आप देश की सेवा करने के लिए क्वालिफाइड हो पाएंगे। और हमारे यहाँ हो क्या रहा है कि वो पार्टी का प्रेसिडेंट का बेटा है, वो सीधे आया और MP बन गया। तो जी देखिए, इस बुक में कोई भी बुक जब आप लिखते हैं तो केवल लेक्चर नहीं दे सकते हैं, ऐसे नहीं लिख सकते हैं। तो इट हैज़ ऑल दी एलिमेंट्स। इसमें रोमांस भी है, इसमें एक फेथ वाली बात भी है कि दोस्तों का एक दूसरे के ऊपर फेथ, और 2 पार्टनर्स का एक दूसरे के, लाइफ पार्टनर्स का एक दूसरे के ऊपर फेथ। तो देयर आर सो मेनी थिंग्स कि जब आप इस बुक को पढ़ेंगे तो इट्स अ कंप्लीट पैकेज। जी देखिए, मेरा जैसा मैंने कहा, बुक को लिखने का मेन उद्देश्य ये है कि लोगों तक पहुँचे, वो इसको पढ़ें और वो इंस्पायर हों। तो ये उसी कड़ी का एक एफर्ट है कि बुक वीडियो एक ऐसी चीज़ होती है जो हमारे यहाँ केवल एनिमेटेड छोटा सा बुक वीडियो बना देते हैं। अब ये मैंने पहली बार, इंडिया में पहली बार ऐसा हुआ है कि एक फुल फ्लेजेड फीचर फिल्म की तरह का बुक ट्रेलर बना है। तो जब इसको कोई देखेगा तो मुझे उम्मीद है कि वो जाके इस किताब को पढ़ेगा और मेरी मेहनत सफल हो जाएगी। जी देखिए, मेरा ओमपुरी जी से कोई पुराना संबंध नहीं था। तो जैसा मैंने, आज की तारीख में बुक लिखना आसान है, मगर उतनी ही मेहनत आपको बुक नोटिस करने के लिए करनी पड़ेगी, अदरवाइज पीपल विल इग्नोर यू। इतना कंपटीशन है, इतनी बुक्स है मार्केट में। तो मैं 2 महीने पहले से प्लानिंग करके चल रहा था, तो मैं बॉम्बे आया। मुझे पता था कुछ लोग जिनका देशभक्ति के प्रति इंक्लिनेशन है, उनको मैंने डायरेक्टली कॉन्टैक्ट किया। मैंने ओमपुरी जी को डायरेक्टली फ़ोन उठा के मिला दिया कि सर मैंने किताब लिखी है, मैं आपसे मिलना चाहता हूँ और आपको किताब गिफ्ट करना चाहता हूँ। तो उन्होंने वो किताब पढ़ी, फिर मैं नेक्स्ट विजिट में आया, उन्होंने उसके ऊपर कमेंट दिया। मैंने जावेद अख्तर जी को भी किताब गिफ्ट की, बहुत सारे सेलिब्रिटी, सुधीर मिश्रा जी को गिफ्ट की। तो ये एक मेरी जो एफर्ट है कि ये, क्योंकि जब हम सेलिब्रिटीज़ के संग जुड़ेंगे तभी किताब लोगों तक पहुँचेगी। सो इट्स अ लिंक इन दैट एफर्ट। देखिए, पहली बात तो आज जो अटैक हुआ है उससे मेरा सीना जो है सच में 56 इंच का हो गया है मोदी जी की तरह, और मेरा सर जो है गर्व से उठ गया है कि हम लोग उस तरीके के लोग नहीं हैं कि आप अपने आर्टिस्ट को यहाँ पर भेजें। हमारे देश का पूरा, मतलब आपने उरी पे अटैक किया और फिर आप पूरे कॉन्फिडेंस के संग इंटरनेशनल मीडिया में जाके ये कह रहे हैं कि ये तो उन्होंने खुद ही कराया है। तो इसका मतलब हम लोग तो बिल्कुल ही मूर्ख, मतलब हम, यू कैन डू वट एवर यू वॉन्ट विद अवर कंट्री एंड वी विल सिट साइलेंटली। तो पहली बार जब इंडिया ने इजराइल की तरह रिएक्ट किया है तो मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगा है। और जो आपने कहा कि देश में जो माहौल है तो अच्छी बात है, अगर हम देशभक्ति की बात करें, सिर्फ हम देशभक्ति पे कुछ नहीं भी कर रहे हैं तो कुछ नहीं से तो अच्छा है ना। तो धीमे धीमे लोग जुड़ रहे हैं इस देशभक्ति के पूरे माहौल से, तो ये बहुत अच्छी चीज़ है जी। थैंक यू सो मच, थैंक्स टू ऑल द मीडिया, जितने भी लोग मीडिया से यहाँ पर आए उनको सबको मेरा बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
मैं बहुत गर्व से मेरा सीना फूल गया है इस बात का कि बहुत ज़रूरी था। हमेशा वो लोग तंग करते थे और हम लोग चुपचाप एक बड़े भाई को जैसे माफ़ कर देना चाहिए, लेकिन कई बार मिलिट्री एक्शन लेना चाहिए। और मुझे खुशी इस बात की है कि बहुत ही कंट्रोल्ड तरीके से मिस्टर मोदी ने जो स्टेप उठाया है ये, एंड सर्जिकल अटैक इन मॉडर्न टाइम्स इज़ अ वेरी समथिंग ऑफ प्रिसीशन एंड दे हैव डन इट वेरी वेल। नहीं, ये कोई भेदभाव नहीं है। देखिए, जब दो कंट्रियों में वॉर होता है तो सारे बिजनेस रुक जाते हैं, स्पोर्ट्स रुक जाते हैं। वो तो नदी का पानी रोकने की बात चल रही है, आप कलाकारों की बात कर रहे हैं। तो जब खून बहता है तो ऐसा थोड़ी है कि आपके सैनिकों को कोई मारता रहे, आपके यहाँ इनोसेंट लोगों को मारते रहें, कश्मीर में दंगे फसाद करते रहें और हम लोग दूसरी तरह हम लोग उनके साथ बिजनेस करते रहें जैसे कुछ हुआ ही नहीं है। ये तो गलत है। कुछ चीज़ें सिंबॉलिज्म की होती हैं। अरे बाप और बेटे जब गुस्सा हो जाता है, बाप बेटे से तो 2-4 दिन बात करना बंद करता है कि नहीं करता है? हम बच्चों से नहीं कहते हैं ऐसा करोगे तो घर से बाहर निकल जाओ, क्यों बोलते हैं ऐसा? दोस्त नहीं झगड़ते हैं आपस में 4 दिन बात, तो अगर 4-5 दिन बात करनी बंद कर दी तो उसमें इतनी कौन सी बड़ी बात है? मुझे नहीं लगता कि मेरे जीते जी रिश्ता सुधरने वाला है, क्योंकि जिस तरह से इतने टेररिज्म का जो वहाँ पे पाकिस्तान में हो गया, वो ख़त्म होने में बहुत साल लग जाएंगे।
For more news and gossips, don't forget to subscribe to Bollywood Helpline.